we don't want to get too political there, but every time that you have this wave of, oh, we got to always focus on the economy and what's going on, and like teaching the kids all these jobs that are always talking about wealth and how to be successful, but like, what does it mean to be successful? At the end of the day, when a pandemic hits, everyone goes and listen to music and want to watch something entertaining. So then it's time to remember the artist, you know, but when it's time to validate that, because at the end of the day, we all have the skill to be, we can all tap into some artistic form and do that for our own well-being. So why not validate the artist? So when you say $60 for me, like it's not even much, you know, like it's worth it for the show that you going and watching, right? If it's an international act, people don't care putting $300 there on the deck.
Yeah.
But when it's something here,
they don't want to pay.
But that's something that you can, like, that's one of the best things I think about being a business owner, is that you can control that, and you can control how you can communicate that to your audience, how you can communicate that to the artist so you get more respect, like in terms of, you know, like just industry respect because you're actually paying people properly. Like those things are so amazing and so powerful. And even if it takes a little while to get going, it's just so...
It's worth
it
it
can
though.
be life-changing for you and every other person you touch with your business. So the people who are giving you money for the show, it's like, well, their money is going so much further and actually making sustainable lives for every single one of these people. And that is the power of small business, is that you can pass it down the line, and it's helping other people pay their mortgage or, you know, have enough money to then do the next show. You know, like, it's just... That stuff can change lives.
Yeah. And Nocturne Sanctum has a really good audience in that sense. Like, I don't know if they know the nitty-gritty of that I, you know, do all these things that other shows don't. And that's not me talking bad on other shows. It's just that in New Zealand, people don't really understand the value of paying for local live art. Like you said, they're happy to pay big money for overseas acts. Oh, Dita Von Teese comes to town and everyone's dropping hundreds of dollars. But we have got her level talent in New Zealand. We actually do. It's just crazy. But also, like, a lot of small art producers like myself think, oh, well, people aren't going to pay more than $20 for a show, so they make their tickets $20 and then they can't pay their performers properly. I've been trying to educate my audience to... you know, this is how much the tickets cost and this is where the money goes. And I think my audience in the Nocturne Sanctum, followers and friends, really, I think they understand where that goes. But yeah, what we really need to do is get all the other producers on board and start charging more for their tickets too. But I think it's just a really scary thing to do, because they end up, maybe they don't sell tickets, and then there's 5 people in the audience.
Yeah.
And then you don't feel good about doing it again.
No,
because
or you just
failed,
can't.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, you can't, yes.
Yeah, you just can't. Yeah, and that's a scary thing. And I think for a lot of performing artists, and everyone this year, like we were talking about before, it's been really hard this year, but that's a down buzz, so we won't go there.